Hello everyone, it's Bo from GrowthWise, and today we're just going to do a quick demo on how to use Autosuper in Xero. This is something that if you're a GrowthWise client, we normally do for you each quarter or as frequently as you request it. But we do know a lot of you now are actually interested in doing it directly yourselves for cash flow reasons and just to make sure that you're keeping on top of actual super payments. So let's get stuck in. The first thing you need to do is obviously make sure you ran payroll. So I'm just going to jump in here and run payroll for the previous week. Now, on the payroll screen, you can actually see you've got the total superannuation component and the total tax component as well. These two amounts, if you've got more than one employee, so not like this pay cycle, but if you've got more than one employee, obviously it'll have the total of everything. Those two amounts are the amounts that we recommend that you do put aside, especially if you are paying quarterly, just to make sure that you don't get caught out with not having the appropriate amount when it comes to BAS time or when you need to pay super. Now, if you want to pay it more regularly, obviously just make sure that you've posted your pay runs for whatever period that you are posting up to. Make sure you file your pay runs obviously as well. So at this point now, we should have the super liability actually recorded in Xero's Autosuper. Now to get there, all we need to do is click on payroll and then superannuation. So this will take us into Xero's Autosuper screen, and the next thing that we want to do is click on add super payment. And by default, it's going to show you everything that hasn't already been submitted. So you can see here, we've actually got two super submissions that haven't actually been sent through to a fund. Now, all we need to do is actually just tick the ones that we want to actually submit and then click on submit for approval. Now, if you've got a lot in here as well, you can see that we've actually got the due date. So the due date obviously being 28th of October because these pay cycles are actually in the September quarter. You can filter by doing a due date end, by selecting the due date end up here as well, or by employee or super fund. So you've got these filters. If you want to pay specific things, you can actually do it via here as well. So in this case, we're just going to go to submit for approval. Basically what will happen here is it will send a text message to whoever's been set up as the Autosuper approver. So if that's yourself, you should get a text message on your phone with the actual code for submission. So I can see I've just got that through on my phone now. And if we click on pending approval now, once we go back into here, we can see we've now got this approve button. So once we click the approve button, we've then got the authorization code that we can put in. I'm just going to grab the one that I need and then click on approve and submit. So once we've done this, what will actually happen is it's going to debit the nominated account that we've actually set up in the past. And normally that will happen, it depends on the bank. But so for example, we know normally with NAB or CBA, it's within sort of 2 days, it's pretty rapid. But we normally say allow up to sort of 5 to 7 days for the actual debit to occur off your bank account. But that's how easy it is. So if you want to pay super on a more regular basis and do it directly yourself, that's all you need to do in Xero. If you need any help with this to have it set up, just reach out to us and we can make sure it's set up in your account if it hasn't been already. Thanks.